Hello, candidate fellows. Today, I want to stretch you, I want to challenge you, and I want to encourage you. I want to start with encouragement. You have three amazing things. You have youth. Oscar Wilde said, "Youth is wasted on the young." Don't allow your youth to be wasted. You're young and energetic and exuberant. Use it well. Master it. You have education. It makes you richer. It increases your value. You also have something that is uniquely yours, interwoven into your fabric and your DNA. We call it your gift. Understand your gift and exercise it. Give it away. Utilize it. Because using your gift, the thing that makes you unique, that you are better than most people at doing, increases your value of your personal brand, as well as the value of the brand that you will lead or represent. You can't take the last 12 months, roll it up like a carpet, and then kick it out into the future and think it's going to roll out in the same manner it did in the past 12 months. The world is changing rapidly. We need to keep up with that change. The illiterate of the future are not those who don't have the ability to read and write. The illiterate of the future are those that don't have the ability to unlearn and relearn. What's new about this is the unlearning. We need to discard thinking and behaviors that are no longer relevant in today's business world. But I need to caution you, because when we discard, we must be careful that we don't discard what we should keep. When we discard what we should keep, we lose our identity. On the flip side, when we keep and hang on to what we should discard, we lose our relevance. You cannot afford to lose either. We need to unlearn functional corruption. That's a term that is around the world now. When corruption is so part of the business process that it's actually a function, we need to unlearn those behaviors and learn to trust again. At the heart of this trust, we need to ourselves become vulnerable. When we run and lead trustworthy organizations, we first need to be trustworthy ourselves. You see, trust cannot just run through the heart of an organization. It first needs to run through your heart, because you will be leaders and change makers. Trust needs to run through your heart, and then it will run through the heart of the organizations that you lead. I said I wanted to challenge you, and I'm going to challenge you now. I'm going to challenge you to break conformity and deformity in a business where fearful leaders don't grow thinkers, but instead try to round up just enough nodding followers. The problem is when you follow without conviction, when you trudge forward without being stirred by a compelling vision, you dilute your own personal value and your value to the organization. What we want is the yeast or catalyst of trust to permeate through teams and businesses so that you as a leader can pull people in to co-create a journey. We need vulnerability, and authentic trust allows creative minds, beautiful minds, educated minds, the space to think, contribute, and innovate, and problem solve. When teams are engaged and part of the creation of a journey where they can express themselves without fear of consequence, and when they feel that their opinions actually matter, they can slay giants. Trust is not only this warm and fuzzy feeling you get inside. Trust is about integrity, competence, repeat. Integrity, competence, repeat. The repeat is that you build up experiences over time where you become trustworthy because your actions and behaviors are similar, congruent, and trustworthy. So let's test the two, because we naturally assign integrity to trustworthiness. But why is competence such a strong pillar in trustworthiness? Well, I'll give you such a simple example. I trust my wife with my heart. I trust my wife with my children. But I don't trust my wife to remove my appendix. That is the competence issue. It's the combination of integrity, the ability to make good decisions, to do the right thing, because the right thing is always the right thing to do. Mixing that with competence, being good and smart at what you do, and then repeating that over and over and over. That is a history of trust. We need to be intolerant and disappointed with the current commercial status quo. If we keep tolerating breaches of trust, we will remain stagnant and we will not be compelled by anything better, a tomorrow that stretches us into a better place. When the pain of staying exceeds the pain of going, we go. What I mean by go is we go towards something better. So every single time that a business leader or a community leader breaches trust, we must feel discontent, because that pain must compel us to something better. I'm reminding you again, you are potential change makers in this beautiful country. When you are discontent with the current commercial status quo that has deformed, that has lost trust, where there is a massive trust deficit, then that pain will transform you and move you towards a better tomorrow, which you will shape. Simultaneously, when we have this discontent and the pain of staying becomes great and we want to move, we need to move towards a compelling vision. As future leaders, you've got a great role to play. You need to see more than others can see. Because when you can see more than what others see, you can go further than others can go. And when you're doing that, when you're moving towards a compelling vision, it is the birthplace of innovation. When trust becomes something personal to you, when it is part of your DNA, part of your identity, you will live it, you will behave it, and then something magical happens. It becomes a powerful currency, much more powerful than dollars or yen or euro or pounds. You start to transact with trust being your currency. When that happens, you transcend. Because instead of spending so much time searching for clients, what you will find is that like-minded clients who have trust at their core will resonate with your thinking and your behavior, and they will be attracted to you. They will seek you out. That is the power of the currency of trust. That is the power of the trust ecosystem that is a vision. And if it's a vision that you can adopt, we can make this world, this country, a significantly better place. I'm Shane Ward. Go make positive change.